Good morning, Brisbane. Good morning, Baptist World family. It's great to be here. Back where I'm from, in Korea, you don't ask a Baptist preacher to speak for 15 minutes. But that's okay. I think the shortest sermon that I've given back home is maybe an hour and a half. But I'll try to keep my time short. But I do want to teach you one Korean word, if that's okay. Since I'm from Korea, there's a lot of words that I could teach you, but just one. If you ever travel to our part of the world, I don't know whether you're there for a week or however many days, you just need this one word to survive. And I'm going to ask you to follow after me. It's rather simple. 배고파요. Wow. Let me do it one more time. 배고파요. Wow. Beautiful. It means, you want to know what it means, right? It means I'm hungry, please feed me. So that's all you need to know in order to survive, all right? So please come, join us sometime if you can. We all know that discipleship is radical. And that's why it can be disruptable, right? This morning's title is about disruptable discipleship. People today love to make all sorts of investments. Some people invest in bitcoins, right? Others like to invest in stocks. Some folks invest in the arts. I've met a car collector who collects priceless cars. I know a guitar collector, and the list just goes on and on. You probably know people who invest in real estate or gold. You see, people invest in a lot of different things. But you and I are called to invest in people. Why? Because people matter to God. Can you repeat those words after me? People matter to God. And that's why they should matter to us. You see, Jesus was in the people business. And some 2,000 years later, I believe Jesus is still in the people business. He's in the business of impacting lives across the entire globe, so that people will take up the cross and follow in his footsteps. Because Jesus says in Matthew 16, whoever wants to be my disciple must deny themselves and take up the cross and follow me. For whoever wants to save their life will lose it, but whoever loses their life for me will find it. You see, Jesus came to disrupt things. He didn't come to make our lives more convenient or comfortable. No. He came to challenge status quo. He came to disrupt comfort zones. This is precisely why Jesus employs words like you must deny. To deny means to disrupt. To deny means to challenge our thinking and lifestyle habits. To deny means to re-examine human relationships. But you see, no one likes to deny themselves. For the most part, we don't want to let go or deny any kind of human pleasures, simply because we don't want to be disrupted. We want it all. But Jesus came to disrupt all of that. The same can be said of the terms, take up the cross. There's nothing appealing there, is there? Nothing attractive about taking up your cross, is there? To take up the cross means complete disruption. Disruption of priorities. Disruption of relationships, disruption of time, plans, and personal agendas. How about the phrase, follow me? Following Jesus is quite a challenge, isn't it? That's no picnic. Why? Because it's about being all in. It's about being fully devoted. That's what disruptable discipleship is. Because it means that you follow him at all costs. Jesus didn't show up to make us more comfortable. Rather, he came to shake things up. He came to shake up moral values. He came to shake up the way we spend and manage our time. He came to shake up the way we manage our money. He came to shake up the way we love and relate. Left to ourselves, we are creatures of comfort that refuses to be disrupted. Why? We don't want to be disrupted from our comfort zones because we're comfort-driven creatures. Someone once told me, if you want to see what a person values most, what they value, what they hold on to dearly. You just need to observe how they spend their time and money. Just two things: how they spend their time and money. It's like the window to our soul, isn't it? We're going to test this out this morning, if you're okay, because you're okay about being a little bit disruptable, right? I hope you are. If you have a wallet or a purse, I'm going to ask you to pull it out just for a second. If you have one with you, can you hold it up in midair so I can see it, or so everyone can see it? Good, good, wonderful. All right. Now, if you can trust the person sitting next to you, can you like swap it with them for a second? Just real quick. Just real quick. It's pretty tough, right? Okay, you exchanged it? You got it right? Okay, now let's have the ushers come forward, please. You can give it back. All right? Give it back to the owner. That was pretty disruptive, wasn't it? That was pretty uncomfortable, eh? Probably so. It's a scary exercise for most of us. Why? Because we don't want to let go of things. Our personal treasures, all of that. It's tough. We don't want to let go of our stuff. The same can be said of our time or our ego. But we can't live like children or infants. To borrow the words of the Apostle Paul, we've got to grow up. We got to take risks. We got to be willing to be disruptable disciples. We can't think or behave like infants or little children. As beautiful as they are, as lovely as they are, right? We got to grow up. You've probably heard of a little book, a wonderful little book called The Children's Letters to God. I just want to share just a few prayers from children. Some of you may be familiar with this beautiful book. Joyce, who's only 4 years old, says this prayer: "Dear God, thank you for the baby brother, but what I prayed for was a puppy." Nan, 3 years old, says, "Dear God, I bet it is very hard for you to love all of everybody in the whole world. There are only 4 people in our family, and I can never do it." Ginny, 6 years old, "Dear God, please put another holiday between Christmas and Easter. There's nothing good in there right now." Raphael, "Dear God, if you give me genie lamp like Aladdin, I will give you anything you want except my money or my chess set." One more. Peter says, "Dear God, please send Dennis Clark to a different camp this year." We all know children are great, and we appreciate them. They are beautiful. They are so honest, sweet, carefree, simple, and loving. At the same time, we can't remain as children or infants. We've got to move on. One thing most of us can probably agree on is that children don't like to be disrupted. But whether you like it or not, you got to grow out of it all, right? We are no different. Was Abraham ever disrupted? Yes. Was Ruth ever disrupted? Yes. Was David ever disrupted? Was Paul disrupted? Was Jesus disrupted? Yes. We know that our call is to be different, to a different kind of investment, an investment in human lives. But that's a call or a mission that can be radical and disruptable. It can even be scary at times. Just like in other parts of the world today, in North Korea, your life is threatened if you profess your faith in Christ. You can face lifetime imprisonment, torture, or possibly even death. But we have people in so-called underground churches risking their lives. That's what I call disruptable discipleship. We have missionaries who are detained for years for their faith and witness in North Korea, most of them in concentration camps today. I know at least 6 of them by name. Kim Jong-un, 김국기, 최춘길, 김원호, 함진우, 고현철. That's disruptable discipleship. Because they have risked their lives for the sake of the gospel. As the worship team comes back up, I'm going to share this from the C.S. Lewis Institute. The C.S. Lewis Institute defines a disciple as someone who has believed the message of the gospel, responded to the call of God, and is seeking to understand and obey all that Jesus taught. One of my favorite authors of all time, Eugene Peterson, says discipleship is a long obedience in the same direction. As you can see, discipleship is costly and disruptable, and our call is to obey. It's about being disrupted out of our comfort zones into the likeness and image of Christ. We are not simply called to understand the good news, but to become the good news, to live out the gospel in the here and now. That's precisely why Francis of Assisi said that there are 5 gospels. 5 gospels. Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, and you. Are we being entirely open to the Spirit of God working in our lives today? How about when He challenges our thoughts and assumptions? Or how about when He alters our plans? Are we still submissive to His leadings? Are we giving God space to disrupt us? If not, why not? The kind of discipleship Jesus calls us to is not for the faint-hearted. The discipleship that's disruptable is active and costly. It requires us to reorient our priorities. Will it be difficult? Yes. Will it be challenging? Absolutely. But will it be worth it? You better believe it. May God grant us His mercy and grace to carry on as disruptable disciples. God bless you all.